So in your child's pose, you're gonna take 5 deep breaths. And then when you're done with your 5 breaths, inhale to table pose. So I really love to milk my warm-up, so we're gonna do a super long warm-up before doing the hard shit. So in table pose, 5 rounds of cat-cow. So inhale for cow, and exhale for cat. Then 4 more at your own pace. Then you're gonna go almost all the way back to child's pose. Reach your arms forward, keep your head lifted. Inhale forward, hips down, heart through, modified cobra. Exhale, press yourself back almost to child. So we do this all the time. Do 4 more of those. Inhaling forward, low back bends. Exhaling back, release the low back. And you can pause anywhere that feels good if you just want to hold. Maybe wiggle side to side. I think there's one more. I lost count, but whatever. And then inhale yourself back to table pose. So we're gonna do knee circles. 10 knee circles with your right knee forward and 10 backwards. Your hips are gonna love it. And then the slower you go, the more you'll feel it in your hips. So 20 knee circles total. It doesn't have to look pretty. It's not supposed to look pretty. You're just warming up your hips. Okay, if you want to break in between legs, you can always wiggle side to side, go to child's pose, go to down dog, whatever you want. Just make sure you do 20 on the other side too. 10 forward, 10 back. Whew. Feel it yet? All right. You're just gonna take a break in downward facing dog. Take a few rounds of breath, move around. Then release yourself back down to table. Inhale, right arm lifts up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, left arm lifts up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm, open twist. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, release. Do 3 more rounds each arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, other arm. Exhale, lower. So now we're warming up the shoulders as well as twisting the spine. So when you're done, either keep your toes tucked or untucked. You're gonna sit back on the heels. If that's not comfortable, you can come up to kneeling. Inhale, reach arms up. Interlace fingers, point the palms up to the ceiling. Micro bend your elbows, shoulders away from ears, and then just rock gently side to side. Reach your pinkies back behind you. Lift your heart. Maybe a little back bend, but not too much so you're not like dipping back. Keep your ribs level. Inhale, reach both arms up. Release your fingers. Exhale, right hand down, arch over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, arch over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right again. Inhale, center. Exhale, left again. Inhale, center. 3 more each side. The great thing about a longer class is that you have more time to do more repetitions of things. You don't feel quite so rushed. And it also gives you a little bit more time to explore and like try new things. Or just reiterate and work on foundational things. Cool, when you're done, inhale, reach both arms up. Make little fists, cross your wrists. Reach your hands back behind your head, shoulders down. Little wiggle side to side. Maybe do some circles. Take 1 more breath in. And exhale, release hands down, tuck toes, lift knees, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, plant your right foot between your hands, left knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, straighten your right leg, fingers to the floor, fold in your half splits. Inhale, bend knees, reach up. Exhale, straighten, lower. 1 more time, inhale, bend, reach. Exhale, straighten, release. Inhale, bend your right knee, reach both arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knees bend, chair pose. Do a couple pulses in your chair. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, folds. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left leg straightens, hands to the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, bend your knee, reach up. Exhale, straighten, fold. Inhale, reach up, Anjane. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, bend your knee, reach up. Exhale, palms plant, right toes tuck, lift the knee, shoot your left foot out to the side, right heel down. Inhale, right arm lifts up, fallen triangle. Exhale, lower down, step back to plank. Inhale, hips low, heart through, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Similar thing, other side. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. 2 more. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Left foot forward. Right knee stays up. Inhale, high crescent. They're going to do the same thing. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, folds. Inhale, bend your knee, reach up. Exhale, straighten, folds. 1 more time. Inhale, bend the knee, reach up. Exhale, straighten, folds. Inhale, bend your left knee, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus arms, hover your right knee over the mat. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reach up. Exhale, cactus, hover the knee. Inhale, straighten and reach. 1 more time. Exhale, elbows wide, knee comes down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower hands, right foot steps forward, folds. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to sides or hands to heart, whatever you prefer. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knees bend, sink low. Couple pulses. Inhale, straighten and reach up. Exhale, folds. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, left foot back, left knee stays up. Inhale, Anjane, get your balance. So from here, inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, folds. Inhale, bend your right knee again, reach up. Exhale, straighten and fold. Pyramid. 1 more time. Bend the knee, inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten and fold. Rebend your right knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Hover your left knee towards the mat. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, cactus, bend the knee. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, hover down. Inhale, straighten, lengthen up. Exhale, palms down. Left heel can come down, right foot shoots out to the left. Inhale, left arm lifts up, fallen triangle. Exhale, revert back to plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float forward to plank. Exhale, drop hips down, pull heart through, up dog. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, back to down dog. We're going to do that 4 more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, up dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 3 more times at your own pace. The slower you go, the more strength you build. Try to make it a fluid motion, not like you're a robot going from pose to pose. But really use all of your core muscles to float yourself to each pose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, pigeon pose, right shin forward, left knee down. So we're gonna start just staying upright. Tent your fingers either side of the mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bow forward, elbows on the sides. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, lower down. We're gonna do 3 more. You can let go of your hands if you want. It just makes it harder. Inhale, lift, reach up. Exhale, hinge almost all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Then exhale, elbows come down under your shoulders. Plant the forearms down, palms down. So you're basically in flying pigeon. You're just on the floor. So this is plane 1. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Push into your elbows. Hover your right knee into your chest. Take 2 rounds of breath. Shoot your right foot out to the left. Keep your right elbow down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, lower it down. Step back to forearm plank. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, heart down. Push back to down dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to same elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow again. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, pigeon pose other side. Left shin forward, right knee down. We'll go around if you need to. Untuck your right toes first. So tent your fingers for the first 2. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, heart down, elbows wide. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Maybe let go of the fingers, reach up. Exhale, hover over the mat or the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Say what up hips, what up legs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbows down under your shoulders. Plant your palms to the floor. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Maybe you just stay here. Maybe you push into the elbows. Hover your left knee into your chest. 2 rounds of breath. Shoot your left foot out to the right side of the floor. You can lower your right heel if you want. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, lower back to forearm plank. Inhale, Sphinx. Untuck toes. Exhale, push back, down dog. 2 deep breaths in down dog. Mostly because I need water. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross over. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. One more time. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right foot plants between your hands. Left knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist right, hook the elbow. So we're just gonna stay down for this one, just to feel, it's more in the twist from middle ribs up. Relax your shoulders from your ears. You're gonna take 4 more rounds of breath. So look wherever feels comfortable for your neck. You're like, Dorje, this is not that hard. Yeah, I know, this is the warm-up. When you're done with your 4th round of breath, look down, unwind, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, step forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. You can touch your big toes together, a little space between your ankles. Inhale, rise to stance. Exhale, sink into your chair. Knees stay close together. Twist over to the left this time, so you're going the other way. So it doesn't matter if your knees come apart, just make sure your knees are bent and your butt is going backwards. Take 3 deep breaths here. So then try to get your knee as close to your shoulder as you can. When you're done with all those rounds of breath, look at your feet if you're not already. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to heart, Parivritta, Anjaneyasana. So the same thing, just stay here, relax. Take 4 more rounds of breath. Look where it feels comfortable for your neck. And if you can't take full rounds of breath, just back off, lift up your heart, and unhook your right elbow. When you're done, look at your left foot. Unwind, hands down, right foot tucks, lift the knee, step forward. Again, big toes touch, space between the heels. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise to stance. Exhale immediately into revolved chair, twist over to the right. So same thing, try to get your right or your left shoulder as close to your right knee as you possibly can. Look wherever it feels comfy. If this is not comfy at all, that's normal. Relax your face, relax your jaw, take 3 more rounds of breath. When you're done, look down, release palms to the floor. Inhale, jump back to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left foot plants between your hands. Right knee stays up. Inhale, high crescent. Take another breath in here. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. So you're going to try and lower your fingertips or the palm or a fist to the floor. Left arm up to the ceiling. Take 3 rounds of breath here. On your 3rd exhale, unwind, lower fingers down, look forward. Inhale, press back up to crescent. Exhale, hinge forward. Figure 4, your right ankle, hands to heart. Sink as low as you can. So if you're touching shins to elbows, cool, whatever. If you can reach the floor, also fine. Or you can just take your hands to the outsides of your right knee and right foot. We're not going to go into the arm balance quite yet. So just hold here. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Push into your left foot, hands to heart. Inhale, slowly rise to stand. Exhale, unwind, shake it out. I'm gonna do the same thing other side. So, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold, hands down, left foot back, left knee up. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, revolved crescent. So left elbow to right knee, palm, fist, or fingers down, right arm up to the ceiling. 3 more rounds of breath here. And again, if you can't take full, big, deep belly breaths, back off. Maybe take your left hand under your shoulder instead. Look down at your left or right foot, unwind. Inhale, reach up to high crescent. My balance sucks today. Exhale, hinge forward. Figure 4, your left ankle above the knee. And exhale, fold. So wherever you are, you should feel a big stretch in your left hip. Doesn't matter how close to the floor you get right now. You're just opening the hip right now. And take 3 more deep breaths. Inhale, slowly lengthen up to stand. Exhale, release your left foot. Shake it out. Do whatever you need. Move around. Then you step back with your right foot, wide stance to the long edge of the mat. Point your toes out, heels in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows and knees bend. Goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink low. Point your palms back behind you like you're pushing away a wall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows bend. Point your palms out. I lost count, but we're going to do one more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen up. Point your toes in, heels out. Exhale, hinge. Halfway down, point your palms forward. Hold here for 2 rounds of breath and then release. And then just move around for this first Prasarita Padasana. Any movements that feel good to you, go for it. And then shock surprise, we're gonna do tripod headstand. So you're gonna release the top of your head to the floor. Make sure your neck is nice and long. Hands come back behind you, elbows bend 90 degrees. Push into your palms first. Less weight in your head. And then float the feet. Keep your legs wide, point toes out. Take 3 rounds of breath. On your third exhale, slowly lower the feet. Release the weight from your head, but keep your head down. Let go of your arms, take your elbows towards the floor, and then you can gently sway side to side. Once the top of your head feels normal again, hands under shoulders. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to hips. Slowly rise to stand. Point your left toes to the front of the mat. Step forward. Shake it out. So tripod headstand is going to be a foundational part of our flow. because this is all easy stuff. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folds. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold, hands down, step or jump back, plank or chaturanga, whatever you want. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so inhale, lift your right heel high. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. If you can make contact, float into Ekapada Kundinyasan. Lower the left toe down. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back again. Do the same thing 2 more times. Exhale, cross over, Kundinya. Left toes down. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Last time. Exhale, make contact, float forward. Lower the toes. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, pigeon pose, right leg forward, left knee down. So here we're gonna twist, but we're gonna go over to the left. So you're gonna try and hook your right upper arm to the inside of your right foot, so the arch of your right foot. So lower down, twist, make a prayer, hands towards your heart, relax your head, take 3 deep breaths. When you're done, inhale, slowly unwind. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, plant your right foot between your hands. Look forward, rise up, hands off the floor. Reach forward, float your left leg to figure 4, hands to heart. Twist so that your left upper arm goes to the arch of your left foot. So you're twisting over to the side. So here, you're gonna take 3 deep breaths. At the end of your 3rd exhale, unwind, palms down. See if you can keep the legs. If not, just undo the left foot. Inhale, jump back to plank. Exhale, release the foot. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, same thing other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Maybe make contact, maybe float. That side is not happening today. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Shift forward, float, Kundinya, maybe. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Same options. Maybe try, maybe not. Inhale, 3-leg dog last time. Exhale, left shin forward, right knee down. Pigeon, other side. So same thing, get your hips set up first. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist over to the right. So left elbow towards your right arch. Palms touch. Open your heart to the ceiling. Look wherever feels good. Relax your head. 3 deep breaths. Slowly unwind when you're done. Palms down, right toes tuck, lift the knee. Left foot plants between the hands. Root through your feet. Inhale, float your arms forward. Right ankle crosses, figure 4. Exhale, twist over to the left. Hook your right upper arm into your right arch. 3 deep breaths here. Ooh, falling over, guys. At the end of your 3rd exhale, palms plant down. Either keep the legs or take the right foot down. Inhale, float back to plank. Exhale, undo the leg if you haven't already. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then just take a little break. If you want, go to child's pose, stay in down dog. I'm going to take a drink. And then just notice your heart rate. Use your breath rate to soften and relax your heart. All right, you ready for the hard stuff now? So you're gonna look forward, jump yourself forward into a squat. So we're gonna go from crow to tripod back to crow. No big deal, right? So touch knees to upper arms, float into your crow. So the trick here is to lead with your hairline. So where your forehead meets your hair, that's where you're gonna go towards. And then you're gonna roll to the top of your head, push into your arms, and then maybe flip your legs up to the ceiling. Take a couple breaths here in tripod. And then lower knees back down. So you're gonna shift your weight back, roll to your hairline again, push into your hands, and then float your head off the floor. So that was not very graceful for me, but whatever. Lower to shins. Roll out wrists. Roll out wrists the other way. Because guess what? We're going to do that same thing with flying pigeon. Shake out hands. Come to downward facing dog. Okay, from down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, crescents. Exhale, figure four, squat low. So we're just gonna start by doing Ekapada Galavasana, flying pigeon pose. So your shin hooks into the upper arms, plant palms, and we're not gonna worry about extending the leg, we're just gonna keep this leg shape. So shift forward, float the right foot off the mat. Take 2 breaths here. Lower your right leg down, sit, roll onto your back. Grab behind your right thigh or grab your right shin, pull the thigh towards your chest. So this is your little break. You're gonna take 3 deep breaths here. Okay, rock and roll yourself up. So hands behind you. You're gonna do the same thing seated, only you're gonna sway gently side to side. And for me, I like to put my left foot all the way to the floor and see how that changes it. And then take left knee to the floor. So see what your range of motion is side to side, as much as it is forward and back. And then it also massages the outsides of the hips / your glutes. Okay, then half lotus. So just keep your left leg where it is. You're gonna fold your right leg underneath your left and then relax, fold over your legs. Shoulders and head down. Take 1 more deep breath here. Then inhale, slowly lift up. Uncross the legs, cross the ankles with your left leg on top. Arms reach forward, hug your knees into your chest. You're gonna flip all the way forward to plank or chaturanga. So inhale, lifts. Exhale, flip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then same thing other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, plant it between your hands. Root through your feet. Inhale, rise high crescent. Exhale, float forward, figure 4. Touch your shin to your upper arms. Palms plant down. Push into your arms. And then float your left foot
2 deep breaths. Lower your left foot, roll onto your back, recline pigeon, pull your thigh into your chest. 3 deep breaths. Rock yourself up to seated when you're done. Hands behind you, maybe make fists if your wrists are a little tired. Pull your legs in towards your chest and go side to side a few times. Then take your left ankle towards your right hip, fold your left leg under your right for this version of like cow face or half lotus, whatever you want to call it. When you're ready, fold over your legs. Shoulders relax, head relaxes down. And 3 deep breaths here. Okay, inhale, lift up, lean back, slide your right ankle on top of your left, pull your knees in. Inhale, hands forward, lift legs. Exhale, flip yourself to chaturanga or plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so now we're gonna do flying pigeon to tripod, maybe back to flying pigeon. I don't know, my balance kind of sucks today, so whatever, we'll give it a whirl. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, root to the feet. Inhale, rise. Exhale, figure 4. Hinge, float down. So from here, I like to be towards like the center and the back of my mat just because then my head's on the mat and not on the floor. So go into Ekapada Galavasana. Keep the legs as they are. Shoot your forehead down. Lift your hips. So then from here, you can do 3 hip pulses if you want. Bring your left knee towards your left armpit. Lift it back up. Knee to armpit. Lift it back up. 1 more. Hinge down. Lift it up. Make contact with your left shin and your triceps. Shift back, roll up, right toes down, undo the legs, and fold forward. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side, whatever you want. You're gonna take 3 rounds of breath until your head feels normal again. Or just stay here for a little while longer. When you're ready, inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold, palms come down. You can jump or step back to chaturanga, plank, whatever. I'm just gonna walk forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, same thing. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot plants between the hands. Inhale, rise, crescent. Exhale, figure 4. Ekapada Galavasana. So again, I always like to be in the center, like the back of my mat. Again, that's like the beauty of longer classes. You can like move around more. It doesn't have to be pretty. You just kind of do whatever you want. So, hook shin to triceps. Press, push forward. Float head down. Push into your hands. Float your legs. Maybe do those 3 pulses. So right knee towards right armpit. Lift it back up. 2 more. Knee to armpit. Level the hips. Last one. down, and up. Then make contact with the shin and your triceps, pushing your hands to float the head. Left toes down, plant your right foot, bend knees, fold. Maybe sway side to side. Take at least 3 more rounds of breath. Again, use your breath to slow down your heart rate. Then you're gonna make your way to your belly. I don't care how you get there. Do whatever you want. Lower down. So hands come down. Forehead comes to the backs of your hands. Bend your knees. Switch knees side to side. Okay, feet come down. Right arm goes straight out to the side. Left hand in front of your shoulder. Look over to the left and roll yourself to your right hip. Kickstand with your left leg. So if you want, you can grab onto your left ankle or shin or whatever and do a quad stretch. But I personally like it more in my shoulder, so you can take your left hand to your low back or towards your right arm, basically wherever it feels comfy, or just keep it in front of your belly. Take 3 more deep breaths here. When you're done, slowly roll to your belly again. Lift your head, hands come forward. Move your shoulders side to side, look behind each shoulder one at a time. Maybe add your legs if you like. And then same thing other side. Left arm straight out to the side, palm to the floor. Right hand in front of shoulder, look over to the right. Roll to your left hip, kickstand with your right leg. So your right leg can do whatever feels best for your back, and your right arm can do whatever feels best for your shoulders. Take 3 more deep breaths here. Roll yourself onto your belly again. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Interlace your fingers the weird way behind your back. Point the tops of the toes back. Reach your arms back behind you. Inhale. Lift arms and legs. Locust. You're going to take 5 deep breaths here. So keep your chin tucked a little bit towards your chest to lengthen the back of your neck. Lift your pinkies up towards the ceiling. Maybe lift your heels up to the ceiling. And take however many rounds of breath you have left. When you're done, release, let go, hands under shoulders, push up to table, readjust legs and arms. Thread the needle. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread your left hand under shoulder. Relax all the way down, then take your favorite variation. So this one's mine. Do whatever you want. Take 4 deep breaths here. When you're ready to come out, right palm next to your face. Inhale, left arm opens up to the ceiling. Exhale, plant it down. Same thing other side. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, thread the needle, lower all the way down. Find your variation. It might be the same or different depending on the shoulder. And then take those 4 deep inhales and exhales. When you're done, left palm next to your face. Inhale, right arm opens up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower it down. You're gonna tuck your toes, lift your knees, hop yourself forward, and sit. So the common misconception with advanced classes is that you have to be doing hard shit the entire time. That is false. So if you're not taking care of yourself and doing things that feel good in between things that are challenging and that are working you really hard, you're not going to have the endurance to be able to do all the hard shit. So we're going to do an easy version of Parivritta Ekapada Galavasana. So lay down, figure for your left leg first, so left ankle below right knee. And then you're going to pull your knee towards your chest, take your hands to your heart, and then you're going to try and hook your left elbow into your left arch. And then reach your arms forward. If you want, you can straighten your right leg. So you're twisting over to the right, essentially. This is the pose. You are doing the pose, literally. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Really use your low core to bring your legs as close to your chest as you can. When you're done, slowly unwind, let go of the legs, happy baby pose. Do anything you want in happy baby. Do whatever feels good. And then when you're ready for the other side, figure 4, your right ankle below left knee. Twist over to the left, hook your right elbow to your right arch, straighten your left leg. Pull your legs as close to your chest as you can. And then take 3 deep breaths here. Parivritta Ekapada Galavasana Supta, so supine, twisted flying pigeon. When you're done, unwind, let go of legs, open legs wide to a V, grab onto your ankles or the backs of your calves, micro bend knees, and then do whatever feels good. Try to get your tailbone as close to the floor as you can, while reaching your toes as close to your shoulders as you can. Let go of your legs, cross your ankles the weird way, so whichever way is not natural for you. Rock forward and back on your spine. Jump back to plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So now we're going to do Ekapada Galavasana in the arm balance. So inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right foot between hands. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, figure 4 your left leg, hands to heart, twist to hook your left elbow to the inner left arch, okay? And now you're gonna try and bend your right knee enough to get your hands to the floor. All your weight is basically in your left arm. Shift forward, maybe float your right leg off the mat. 2 rounds of breath here, if you can hold it. Bend your right knee, right toes down, squat and stay low in the squat. So you're gonna keep your left tricep hooked to the foot and then see if you can take hands to the heart. So if your right heel is down, this is way easier. If your heel lifts, it's gonna be way harder. You can just sit down if you want to. And then take 3 rounds of breath here. Then inhale, slowly unwind. If you're already seated, cool. If not, sit down. Straighten your right leg, keep the figure 4. Micro bend your right knee, and then folds. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, sit up, hands behind you, bend your right knee. Inhale again, lift hips, reverse table with figure 4. So if you want to do pulses, you can lower your hips down as you exhale. Inhale, push up, look up. Exhale, lower, or you can just hold it. Inhale, lift. One more round. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit. Slide your left ankle on top of your right. Let go of your hands. Inhale, lift feet. Exhale, flip forward, plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, plant the foot forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, figure 4. Hands to heart, twist left, hook your right tricep in your right arch. Then straighten your arms, bend your left knee to come to the floor. So your left arm is like, your hand is out to the side, and then lean over, float your left foot. 2 rounds of breath. Bend the knee, float the foot down. Keep bending the knee until you come to a squat. So again, same thing. If the foot comes all the way down, this will be easier. Keep your right tricep in your right foot. Hands to heart, stay in the twist. Okay, I can't do the balance on this side, so maybe lower your left arm. And take 3 more rounds of breath. When you're done, unwind. Sit down if you're not already. Straighten your left leg, micro bend the knee, fold. 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, slowly sit up, hands behind you. Plant your left foot to the mat as you bend the knee. Inhale, reverse table. Lift up, look up. Either hold here or exhale. Float the hips down, just hover over the mat. You can make fists too if that's easier on your wrists. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit down, slide your right ankle to cross at your left. Inhale, hands forward, feet lift. Exhale, flip yourself back to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, then float yourself down to the mat again. Let go of your wrists, shake out your hands. So plant your forearms to the floor, grab opposite elbows, palms down. Push into your elbows to lift your heart. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, and then just drop your head down, chin towards chest. So now you can really notice your heart rate because it's bouncing off the mat at you. So slow down your breath to slow down your heart. Inhale, slowly lift your head. Lower your heart to the floor, hands down, pick up your feet, switch side to side gently. Okay, then we're gonna do bow and then revolve it both sides. So you're gonna flop to one side, lift back up, flop to the other side. This is all about core. So bend your knees, reach back for your ankles. Inhale, lift. So take a couple rounds of breath in your bow. Make sure the back of your neck is nice and long. And then the easy part is flopping over to the side. The hard part is coming back up. So roll over to the right as slowly as you can. Keep the back bends. And then look to the center of your mat. Roll yourself back up to a bow. And then we're going to do the same thing. Other side. Roll over to the left as I kick my closet door. Look to the center of your mat. Roll back over to center. And then if you want, do that like 1 or 2 more times each side. If that was easy, do it. If it was not easy, just don't do it. Just play around. Once you come back up to bow, take 1 more inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Push yourself up to table. Do at least 3 rounds of cat-cow. And then just move around in a way that feels good. And then if headstand is part of your practice, we're going to do figure 4 legs in headstand. And if it's not part of your practice, then it's really helpful to just kind of work on the foundation and then work towards floating the legs out because we're not going to a wall. So lower arms down, grab elbows, interlace fingers, push the floor away. Top of head towards the floor, barely 10% of weight in your head. Tuck toes, lift knees, walk your feet towards your face, then lift right leg up, float the legs, figure 4, your left heel or left ankle below your right knee. And then from here you can do those same pulses. So push the floor away, inhale, lift your right leg, exhale, bring your right knee towards your right armpit. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to armpit. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift hips. Maybe straighten your leg. Exhale, tailbone forward. Toes lowered down. Undo your left leg, bend knees, child's pose. 5 rounds of breath in child's pose. Inhale, rise up to kneeling. Do a couple side bends. And then we have to do the same thing the other side. Sorry, not sorry. So then this time when you interlace your hands, try to interlace them the weird way so you're not quite used to it. Whether you're working on headstand or not, you can just stay down on forearms too. So lower to the floor, grab opposite elbows, interlace the weird way, push into your elbows, protract your shoulders, head down barely any weight, if any, tuck toes, lift knees, walk toes towards your face, and then lift your left leg up, float your right toes, figure 4, right ankle. So you're going to keep your left knee bent most of the time. Same thing, inhale, lifts up, exhale, left knee towards left armpit. Inhale, lift, exhale, fold, hinge. 1 more, inhale, lifts. Ooh, I'm getting tired. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, level hips, straighten your left leg. Exhale, slowly lower your left toes down, undo your right foot. Bend knees, child's pose again, 5 rounds of breath. When you're done, inhale, slowly lift up. And the same thing, roll your head, do some side bends, do some movements with the shoulders that feel good. And then we're going to do a version of camel that's going to take us back into Kapotasana or full pigeon. So depending on which style of yoga you study or you are aware of, this is just some fun thing that I like to do sometimes. So come up to kneeling. I like to tuck my toes to start. Hands can come to basically right above your butt cheeks. Push your thumbs in, elbows back. Lean back as you push your hips forward. Keep your hips over your knees. Then from here, for fun, slide your hands down your thighs and then keep leaning back. So lean back as far back as feels good. Keep pushing your hips up and forward, but you can kind of like shift forward and back using your legs. And then maybe one hand reaches back. Maybe you touch the floor. Come back up. Switch. Other arm forward, down, up. I don't know if I have it in me to do both at the same time, but you can try. And then to come up, tuck your chin, lift up, sit back. Look down a little bit towards the floor and take 3 deep breaths here. And so if that wasn't really available to you, we're going to do it from the floor too. So we're going to go into Vajrasana or Dorje pose, thunderbolt pose. Take your heels out, lower your hips inside, roll yourself onto your back. So you do the same thing. Go as far to the floor as feels comfortable, and then maybe one or both hands come back behind you. Push into your hands and into your shins. Push into the tops of your feet, and then you're basically lifting up into like a modified bow or up bow. So you can come to top of head. You can push your head off. You can come into forearms. You can reach for your feet. Whatever feels good to you. This is Kapotasana. Wherever you are, take 3 deep breaths. So come out, push into your hands, lift your head, tuck your chin, lower back down, and then you get out of it however feels comfortable. I just kind of like to roll to one side and then lay down. I don't like to come back up, it's harder. So take your feet as wide as your mat, knees up, and swish your knees side to side. Go at least like 3 to 5 times each side to release your low back first. So if you're a yoga instructor and you know that headstands here is the way we're supposed to do it, I'm doing everything out of order, essentially. Instead of doing headstand, shoulder stand, fish pose, Apanasana, and then recline twist, we basically just did the back bend of fish in Kapotasana instead, and now we're going to do shoulder stand. So from here, if shoulder stand is not part of your practice, just do bridge pose. You can figure 4 your right ankle below your left knee, arms by your sides, inhale, lift. If shoulder stand is a part of your practice, figure 4 the legs, flip yourself up, hips over shoulders, and then you can just move around in a way that feels good to you. Keep looking up to the ceiling, don't look at your screen, don't look side to side. Then you can bend your left knee. And then just for fun, take your right hand to your right thigh. See if you can find balance. And then take your left hand to your left thigh. Floating shoulder stand. Take 3 more breaths here. Elbows down, hands to your low back if that feels good. Roll your hips back to the mat. Undo your legs, knees to chest, sway side to side. And then same thing other side. So either figure four your left ankle below your right knee. Either do bridge pose or shoulder stand. So if you're doing shoulder stand, same thing. Float hips up. Hands can come under hips. Bend your right knee. Move around in a way that feels good. You can touch your right toes back behind you, whatever. And if you did floating shoulder stand on the first side, left hand to left thigh. Find your balance. Right hand to right thigh. Hold for 3 breaths. Elbows down, hands to your back. You can straighten your right leg, roll yourself back down. Undo your legs, maybe happy baby pose. That seems good to me. And then in your happy baby, touch the soles of your feet together, grab the outside edges of your feet, and then pull your heels in towards your pelvis. Shoulders down, sway a little side to side. Supta Baddha Konasana in a weird orientation. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Undo the legs, bring knees in towards your chest. Again, sway a little bit side to side. So this next one is a nice like sciatic nerve opener. So left foot down, right foot figure fours. Open your arms. Keep your legs exactly how they are, and all you're gonna do is move them over, like arch them over to the left so your right foot comes to the floor, but your knee stays up to the ceiling. And then you can look wherever it feels good. You can slide your right heel closer to your left hip, or you can bring your left knee closer to your chest. Whatever feels good on your right hip, your right IT band, outer thigh area. And then you're going to take 5 deep breaths here. When you feel ready to come out, inhale, come back to center, undo the legs. You can switch knees or knock knees together. And then either do a bridge pose or up bow / wheel pose. So totally up to you. Sometimes I like to just throw a wheel pose in there because your back feels nice and limber, right? So plant palms next to your ears, fingers to shoulders, push into your feet. Inhale, slowly lift up. And then you can just move around in a way that feels good or just stay still. Three more deep breaths here. When you're done, slowly lower down. Swish your knees side to side. And then sciatic twist, second side. Right foot down, figure 4 your left ankle. Arms can reopen or be overhead, wherever. And then all you're going to do, lower your left foot to the floor. Keep your left knee up to the ceiling. Maybe scooch it closer towards you. Maybe take your right knee further away. Just kind of adjust so that your hips feel good, but you're getting a good stretch in your left glute, your left outer thigh. Then relax yourself down and take 5 deep breaths. When you're done, inhale, slowly come back to center, undo your left leg. A little bit of movement side to side. If you want to do knees to chest, Apanasana, anything that feels good. And then before we do some gentle twists, basically pick any pose lying down that feels good to you. So most people really like Supta Baddha Konasana. Just kind of settle yourself there. Or you can do the opposite. Feet wide, knees together. You can do Happy Baby. You can do recline Paschimottanasana. Anything that feels good. Do it for like 5 rounds of breath. If you need movement, then move around. If you want to do one final flow, whatever. When you're done, then you are going to bring your knees in towards your chest. Inhale, open your arms, and exhale, twist over to the right. So if you want to stay here, this is a little more relaxing. If you want to straighten your left leg, grab onto the foot or the ankle. Anything that feels good on your legs. Take 3 deep breaths here. Stay here longer if you like. When you're ready to switch sides, inhale, come back to center, wiggle a little side to side. Exhale, legs over to the left. Maybe re-straighten your right leg. Maybe stay low, whatever feels better for your legs, your hips, your back. 3 deep breaths. Again, stay here longer if you like, or when you're ready to come out, inhale, knees come back to center, hover over your chest, wiggle side to side, re-center yourself, and then move around in any way that feels good. Take any final movements or poses you need before Shavasana, and we're going to spend a little bit extra time in Shavasana because we have the time. Isn't it wonderful? So then for Shavasana, you should decide whether laying down on your back is best. Maybe it's laying face down. Maybe it's in child's pose. Anything that makes you feel super comfortable and super relaxed. I'm actually going to take Shavasana with you simply because that was a hard as balls class. So I also need it. So wherever you feel the most comfortable, get out any more wiggles that you need. Settle yourself in. Relax your shoulders down your back, wherever you are. Soften all the muscles in your face. Relax your jaw. And then just notice how your body feels. Mine feels really warm. My skin feels kind of tingly. I feel like I'm just melting into the floor. But those are just my examples. You notice how you feel. What is your experience? And even with closed eyes, notice the lighting in the room. Notice any sounds in your room. If your window is open like mine, maybe you can hear construction or cars going by, little birds chirping. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Notice your heart rate. Can you feel your heartbeat in the center of your chest? Or do you notice blood pumping in other areas of your body, like your hands or your feet? And then notice your breath rate. Observing whether you're breathing naturally, or maybe it feels good for you to take long, slow inhales and exhales. And as much as you can, rest in the comfort of your own breath, in the stillness of your body, and allowing your breath to slowly silence your mind. you feel the need to stay here longer, then please do so. If you're ready to transition out of your Shavasana, take 3 deep inhales and exhales. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing life back into your muscles, your body. You can move wrists and ankles, maybe move your head side to side. I like full body stretches. If that's available to you, do it, or not, whatever feels better. Just naturally wake yourself up. Any final movements that you need before you come up to seated, go for it. Then nice and slow, in your favorite way, bring yourself to an easy seat. Take your hands to your heart, relax your shoulders. Reclose your eyes. Thank yourself for taking the time to do this entire practice, if you did. And the light in me honors the same light in you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Namaste.